So, Chris, have you ever heard what this movie was originally called when it first came to America?
No. What is it called?
Fist of Fury!
Welcome back to the Out of Touch podcast. I'm Chris, that's Bill, and today we are watching The Big Boss from 1971, starring Bruce Lee. So, Bill, what did you think of The Big Boss?
It was interesting. It was very different from what I expected, I feel.
Yeah,
I wasn't really sure what to expect, honestly.
it's kind of an earlier movie. I think it's the first Bruce Lee movie that he was starring role in.
Yeah.
So, I didn't know exactly what to expect from this movie, to be honest. I know Bruce Lee didn't direct this one.
No.
So, I thought it was pretty good. It was kind of weird, though, because, had kind of like a similar setup to a lot of these kung fu movies where it's just like guy in a new town escorted with his uncle. It's always his uncle, I don't know why it's always his uncle. Must be a Chinese thing, but
Maybe, I don't know.
yeah.
They're from China, and I guess they were going to Thailand?
Yeah, I was unclear if they were just going to a different part of China because, China is like tropical in parts.
I think they're in Thailand.
Oh, really?
At least that's when I read up on the movie, that's what it said.
Okay, that does make more sense then with like the way it is because, like I know drugs in China are like super duper illegal because of, the opium wars and stuff like that. So, just in general, I was just like, I don't know how much of a drug culture China actually has because of that, but, seeing, the whole thing in the movie to deal with drug dealers and stuff like that makes sense then that it would be in a different country.
Yeah, Bruce Lee's moving to this like area where there's a whole bunch of his cousins.
Yeah.
Some of which he has inappropriate feelings towards.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, I guess, it's just like, how related are you guys?
It's never specified.
Yeah.
Even a little's a little to me.
Yeah.
But, he's wearing a pendant from his mother because he promised, I won't fight. I won't get into any fights. What happened? I don't know, maybe he killed the guy.
I don't know. It's almost like the setup of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, except without the mansion.
Oh my God. Do you think it was over a basketball game?
Maybe.
He got in one little fight. His mom got scared. I'm sending you to Thailand.
Yeah, with your uncle. I mean.
And then he's going to leave you there.
Yeah, it's kind of got a little bit of it in there. Just, it's funny, like, as the movie begins, he has the one cousin, I can't remember his name, but the one cousin that is actually fighting guys, and I'm like, that guy gonna die.
Yeah, I mean, you'd assume. Because for, like, the first, 40 minutes, it's like, what's going on? Bruce Lee, he's just kind of to the side, and there's just this other guy getting into fights and stuff.
Yeah. And to be fair, I was like, oh, that guy's gonna die, and then, he's gonna be an inciting incident for Bruce Lee to start fighting. I didn't realize everybody's gonna die, though.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Almost entire extended family except the girl die.
Yeah,
They killed the kid.
This movie is surprisingly violent.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I was like, wow, holy crap.
I wasn't expecting so many stabbings.
Yeah, there's a lot of stabbing. There's a decent amount of blood in this movie. The blood fluctuating in quality from looking very fake to sometimes real.
And just did somebody spill paint?
Yeah. But yeah, definitely, I was like, this is a really dark movie, honestly.
Which contains at least one very cartoony gag.
Yeah, I guess it does, huh?
The one battle scene towards the end, he pushes the guy through the wall, and there's just an outline of a person.
Yeah.
It's straight out of a freaking cartoon.
It is weird, too, because,
And this is right after he found the chopped up remains of his cousin and the hooker who took advantage of him.
Yeah, I guess so. Also, man, they got to that hooker fast and chopped her up and stuff because it's just from the movie's perspective. It's like you just talk to her, and then we saw her get stabbed in the brothel.
Yeah, but she's in a block of ice right next to the head of the cousin.
Yeah, I was surprised of how dark this movie is because the movie kind of starts off I don't want to say light, but
there's just some bullies.
Yeah, it's just it's like, hey, these are the normal thugs. They're kind of keeping the town down and stuff. And I will say the bad guy in this movie is like kind of like cartoonishly evil, but like really dumb too. He just like murders people, and then it's like, I don't know what happened. They just went away.
Like what did I think was gonna happen? Eventually, that would snowball.
Yeah,
it's like I don't know. All your cousins just keep disappearing.
Yeah, it's just like because like at first, like, you know, there's a previous person that was working at the ice house that they were working in that mysteriously vanished, and they were all like, oh, he went to, you know, find a new wife or something, you know, he's gone. And then like the two cousins go to talk to the boss because they find the dope in the ice, and I guess it's the manager of the ice house is like, hey, we know you found the dope, but it's cool. Here's like $1,000 and don't tell anybody, and welcome to being a gangster, I guess, or a drug dealer. And then the two brothers like, we won't tell anybody, but yeah, we don't want to be involved with this. We're like simple country folk. And he's like, oh, is that so? Murder them. And then like it just escalates from there.
Well, maybe if they took the money, it's like, well, we at least bribe them, so that'll keep their mouths shut.
Seriously.
But they didn't take the money either, so it's like, I don't trust these moral people.
Yeah, I guess they didn't take the money because the money had strings attached, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to be involved in being a drug dealer or drug dealer adjacent activities.
And now them and every member of their family, except 2 people, are dead.
Seriously.
All because they just couldn't take a bribe.
It is kind of crazy.
It's so messed up.
Like, it's crazy, too, because, like, they kill both of them. And then it's just like, well, they mysteriously disappeared. I don't know what happened, you know? And then the guy that actually fights goes to confront the actual boss, the big boss, as he's called. And,
oh, man.
You know, of course, he's like a kung fu master, sort of.
It's like the only one that could put up a fight against Bruce Lee's character.
Yeah. And then when they kill the guy that can actually fight, it's like, why are you just murdering people? Like, it's just like so stupid. It's like, man, so dumb.
It's just evil for the sake of evil.
Yeah, and you know,
just makes me think of that Simpsons joke.
Yo, Mr. Black, another brandy.
Gentlemen, to evil.
Yeah. But you know, from there everything escalates, and yeah, it becomes a pretty insane kung fu movie. There are a lot of moments that I think are unintentionally hilarious, but that's only because of like Simpsons references that I've noticed in the movie. The main villain literally releases the hounds on Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's the universal trope.
Yeah.
But like that scene gets kind of silly too, because he's like cartoonishly leaping over them, and they're leaping, and it looks like, I don't know, were people actually throwing dogs at one point? I couldn't tell. It was a very weird scene and very silly.
Yeah, I don't know, but I just thought it was funny where it was just like, let them in. Release the hounds. Like, just reminded me of a Mr. Burns move.
Release the hounds.
Definitely.
But yeah, you know, I don't know. It's definitely an interesting movie for sure.
I don't understand why everyone in this movie is okay with Bruce Lee and his cousin kind of being in love. It's weird and kind of gross.
I don't know if they actually are related by blood.
How are we supposed to know that, dude?
I don't know.
They say cousin.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I was just thinking it's like a cultural thing. Like maybe they're not really cousins.
There's nothing that says that.
I know.
Like, I didn't have to specify if it's a first or a second or a third. Either way, it's icky to me.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't from somewhere in the deep south.
Yeah.
I ain't okay with that.
I mean, yeah, it's a weird aspect, and who knows. I did watch the dub. I was too tired to watch the subtitles, even though I would have maybe liked to watch it subtitled instead, but I was just like, I'll just watch the dub. And the dub was good to, like, being, like, what I expected. I mean, the big boss is, for some reason, Latino. Or at least he sure sounds Latino at times.
And you don't get any of, like, the proper Bruce Lee...
like, yells and stuff. Yeah.
There was one other thing about the girl cousin, and because she reminded me of something, and this is your fault. Because I've seen this movie twice, and both times it's because of you.
Oh, boy.
Because she was, like, very upset and crying a lot. And because she had, like pigtails, she reminded me of the girl from Kung Pao Enter the Fist. And the entire time, every time she did that, I kept thinking of that. I kept thinking, It's all because of you.
Oh man,
Half
that
the freaking movie, I just kept thinking that.
that must have been a style in China at the time, because I'm pretty sure the movie that they used for Kung Pao was made in the 70s as well.
I mean, the hair is whatever. I mean, it's fairly standard hairstyle, but it was similar-ish enough, and just this character that's just crying a lot.
It'd be hilarious if it's actually the same actress.
I can't imagine it would be.
It probably isn't.
I'm sure it's not.
But man,
But the entire time, I just kept thinking of that.
yeah, who knows?
I'm trying to watch this unrelated martial arts movie, and I just kept hearing.
Who knows? Maybe if this movie didn't have Bruce Lee in it, they would have used this movie for Kung Pao instead.
You never know.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's interesting. But, yeah, you know, it is kind of funny in the movie where Bruce Lee's character, he is reluctant to fight, but then once his locket is broken, he is like,
It's on.
it's on, and also, I have no qualms of, like, killing people. Because you killed my entire family.
I mean, at first he's just beating those guys up, but then like once he finds all those bodies,
Yeah.
it's just he's out for blood.
Yeah, he stabs that guy with the ice pick. He freaking... I thought at one point he, like, ripped out the big boss's heart, but, like...
It's not that violent.
yeah, it was like Mortal Kombat style, but he kills the big boss's son, who, the big boss's son and the big boss are kind of creeps, as you find out in the movie. Like...
Oh yeah.
Like, creeps in the worst way. So, yeah, they do deserve to die.
Yes. That's why it just feels like, and I assume there was like rules and laws and stuff that made that if you kill anybody in a movie, you have to have some kind of comeuppance, whether it's you die or you get arrested. But it just feels weird to have the heroically triumphant Bruce Lee character who's defeated all these horrible people, the monsters.
Yeah.
They kill, they
They're
enslave
terrible drug dealers,
human traffickers,
Yeah.
and he kills them all. And like in any other movie, he walks away with his cousin he has weird feelings towards into the sunset, the end.
Yeah.
But no, instead he's the one that walked away in handcuffs, and it just feels kind of empty because of that.
Yeah.
And I guess it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, and I guess it's like sort of like a weird realistic aspect. It's just like,
Yeah.
you can't just like murder people.
I know, but
even
you would usually not show that in
Yeah.
the movie because it just wouldn't feel right. Like the end of Fist of Fury,
of course.
but he goes on a murderous rampage of revenge, and okay, it kind of feels like, he goes down in kind of a blaze of glory, whatever. That didn't feel bad. That didn't feel weird. This
Yeah.
felt weird because every person he fought was a monster.
Yeah.
To the most.
They were all bad people.
Yeah, like I'd rather have this sort of bittersweet walk away in the sunset, like in The Way of the Dragon.
Yeah. I guess that's one interesting aspect of the movie is like, yeah, the hero does kill people and he doesn't give a fuck.
No.
Like,
But I mean, he kills the worst kind of people.
yeah.
One thing I can say, and you could just tell right away why Bruce Lee broke out. Like as soon as he's there, there's just something about him. He's got an aura to him. He's got swagger.
Yeah.
He's got the skill to back it up. He just seems cool.
Not only that, but like, the way he fights, he makes like Kung Fu look more powerful than like the other guys doing it. Like it just seems like stronger when he's doing it.
So he had the mindset of, I'm going to punch you twice and then you're going to fall down.
Yeah.
As opposed to, we're going to have like a crazy long back and forth constantly.
Yeah.
Now, you got to build up to that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's got that swagger, like you said, and yeah, a lot of knife stuff in this movie. No nunchucks.
Yeah, 0 out of 10.
Yeah. It's funny too, because you probably don't know this, but there's a pretty famous video game character called Big Boss from Metal Gear Solid, and I'm like, I wonder if it's because of this movie that he's called Big Boss.
You never know.
Yeah. Like, even though like Metal Gear Solid and this movie really have nothing in common at all. But
All that would have to be is that the person making that character would just had to like this movie.
yeah,
That's
or
all.
just is like, I like that name, The Big Boss.
I like that name. I like this movie. I'm going to put a little shout out to one of my favorite Bruce Lee movies.
Yeah.
That's all you need. Doesn't have to be a martial arts related thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the escalation is pretty crazy. The amount of murder in this movie is just insane. Like, I
entire
was
family.
not expecting that. I was just like, Jesus Christ.
I mean, once they grabbed the girl and started walking towards her, I'm like, oh shit, they're going for the rest of them. Oh God, this is an old movie. That kid's gonna be dead too, isn't he?
Seriously. It's It's like assault on precinct, whatever. The little girl. You're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It's like, you can't do that. They just did. Oh shit.
I mean, it's not like we saw it, but I mean, we see the body with the knife in it,
Yeah.
which is still pretty effed up.
It is. It's like hardcore, honestly. And then like him just being arrested at the end is just like the like girl cousin is just like, now what? Like my family's dead.
She's got nothing.
Yeah, it's just like, hey uncle, are you coming back? Like,
I guess she's gonna have to get to work, get a job at that brothel.
oh no.
Well, there's an opening.
Yeah, I guess there is. Yikes. Don't think too hard about how much darker this movie is after the movie ends.
Let's just say.
Unless, like, it does have a happy ending where it's just like, listen, I mean, yeah, you killed a bunch of people, but they were all, like, you know, rapists and drug dealers, so...
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
What if all the cops are corrupt? We don't know.
Guess, you know? But, I mean, who are they corrupt to? The big boss is dead now.
Be another boss?
I guess so. There's a bigger boss.
Or there's just a rival gang.
Maybe.
But maybe he's grateful. Let him go. He killed all my rivals. He killed the big boss, and now I'm the big boss.
That's
I
true.
like that guy.
Yeah.
But he might kill me, so you know what? Kill him.
Yeah, you know, at one point in the movie, and it was like early on, I thought like maybe Bruce Lee's character was gonna become the big boss at the end, just because he became like the foreman for a second
Yeah.
of like the ice house. Which I was like, huh, old school ice house, which is like something you don't see anymore.
No.
Blocks of ice and not a refrigerator. They're just storing them in like a shed. It's like, why aren't these melting? Shut up.
It's a very cold shed.
Yeah, it's a cold shed.
Got the AC on.
Yeah, the AC. That was probably not invented yet.
Come on.
Well, they probably did have AC back in the 70s.
Yeah. Just not where they are.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, a different movie than I thought it would be, honestly. I don't know. It's definitely, you know, one of his earlier movies, so I don't want to judge it too badly. Like, you know, his other movies after this are a lot better. This one just kind of, just feels kind of unnecessarily dark. And it's kind of like, just surprising. It's just like, I don't feel great after watching this.
Yeah, it's
Like-
definitely unfortunate that this was the one that we watched these movies in the order that we have, because it's like, all right, what's left? Game of Death. Oh, the one that he didn't finish because he died in real life.
Yeah.
And there's like a cardboard cutout of his face, and they shot footage of his actual funeral.
Oh,
man.
jeez. I didn't know that. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But he's got all those cool scenes in the yellow jumpsuit.
That's true. They're iconic. Yeah. I don't know. You know, The Big Boss, it has cool kung fu fights, as a Bruce Lee movie does.
Yep.
But be prepared for a pretty dark movie, honestly.
A little bit. Bit of
Yeah.
a downer.
Yeah, and I would say probably watch it in the original language because the dub is kind of bad.
Yeah. I mean, all the dubs
Yeah.
from this era are bad.
I mean, at least the guy dubbing over Bruce Lee is good, but like a lot of the other characters, I mean,
I'm a Wong. I'm a Pei. I'm a Chen. My name's Akut. I'm the smart one.
yeah, you can't help but think of Kung Pao, especially like stuff like my finger points and all that stuff.
Yeah. And some of the translating seemed a little off, because every once in a while there was a line that was like, wait, what?
Yeah. With that being said, I guess that's the Out of Touch podcast for this week. Go watch Bruce Lee movies. Maybe not this one, though.
But always watch Fist of Fury!